Hello guys, Zanitor here, and welcome back to Animal Crossing New Horizons. It is 6:45 p.m. on April 19th. So I actually have taken a little break from recording the last episode. I think it's been like 2 hours, something like that maybe. Did a little bit of other work that I need to get done. And then I decided I wanted to come back and record some more because I felt like I still had more to do. There's a couple more things I wanted to get done, with, having things, around the place. I don't know if I even have anything to give her. I do not. Unless, maybe I'll give her a fish bait as well. Maybe she'll like it, It does take me a lot to make, and she does fish a lot, so maybe. So maybe not as appreciative as I'd hoped, but, I'd like to pretend that it was a good gesture. Well, I guess anything's a good gesture, eh? Well, not anything, but any gift is a good gesture, typically. I guess there is caveats to that, but still. But anyways, yeah, I wanted to come back and do a few more things. There's just some stuff that I wanted to kind of tidy up. I wanted to, kind of fix the little sitting area and everything. And I thought, you know what, I'll just come on. I'll make an evening video. We'll have a good time. Probably even more chill than earlier. And I will try not to cough the entire time. I just ate some lunch too, so I'm feeling pretty good. Had an egg sandwich. All the lunch of champions. Which I actually really love, so I'm very okay with it. I kind of want to try this wooden path. Because I'm just wondering how it will look, being in this area that's kind of meant for the teacup ride. I think it would be quite cute, but we will find out, I guess, if that is indeed the case. I don't know how big I necessarily need to build this, so I'm just going to do this to gauge the scale and see where I need to go from there. Losing my voice a little bit, sorry. So it's gonna place that there. Okay, so that's about the right size. If I come out one more on this side here, and we can round that off, and then I can even go and take that away. I might be even able to round that bit off. So let's lay that down now. Then we can bring that back one. There we go. And then we'll come in here with the wooden path. That's not really what I wanted to do. I plan to place one there. So yeah, I think we're going to run into this tree, which I will move. I'm okay with moving that one. I can get some of the peaches, which is the reason I keep the peaches. To be able to move that. So that is perfectly fine by me. So let's lay this last little bit down. I'm going to curve this off just because I think it'll look a bit nicer. So now we have this little area. I don't have any fruit currently on me, do I? No. Okay, that's fine. Well, oops. I'll turn that off just so it doesn't clash with the other music. I need to make more of the iron chairs and tables, of course. We definitely want to be doing that today. Oh, hello, Tipper. What's up? Jordan, I have the perfect gift for you. Are you ready? What is it? Embrace yourself, Pushy. It's a cavalier hat. Of course, if you don't want it, I do understand. Just give it to someone else who would appreciate it for what it is. Well, thank you very much. Didn't expect that, but thank you. I will be able to check that out a little bit later. I didn't need to go inside here, but I did for some reason. Maybe I can do this. That might be too close to the wall now. That's not what I wanted to do. Nah, no room. I was going to try to just cheekily put this here with this one on top. Because the bathroom, it's not getting full, but it will, so I'm okay with like kind of just laying them in different spots. And we can go ahead and put that in storage. We'll put our cavalier hat in storage for now too. And I can go ahead and use this, so this will be fine. So let's go ahead and customize. Actually, no, I need to craft it first. My bad. So let's go ahead and craft some of those tables. I'm thinking maybe another 2 tables would be good. And then, yeah, I think another 2. Maybe I'll do 1 for now, just so I don't run out of iron for the chairs. And then I'll make, let's see, I need at least 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 chairs, I think. So there's 1. 2. I wish there was a bulk way to do this. It would be the best update. But hopefully that's something at some point they'll consider, because I think a lot of people have suggested it at this point. So I have high hopes that it's within their sights. I like to, you know, believe at least. I believe that was 4, so 2 more. Luckily I have enough. Question is, do I have enough room? I don't actually know. I assume so. You probably can just hear me clicking the controller over and over. Well, that depends if it comes up on the microphone. It might not actually do. So I'm all done for now. So now, let's go ahead and turn everything white now. Again, a bulk system would be great here. Is this the table? Indeed it is. Alright, so this is going to take 5. I might not have enough to finish this, but I have enough to at least get it started. After the last video, I told Zach that I definitely need to come and check out his town soon, so I think I'll be doing that in the next couple of videos, which will be good. Hopefully I get to do it. We'll try to do it during the day, so can actually see around just a bit better. But yeah, I've yet to actually see it. I've not seen it since the end of March, so I don't know what it's been looking like since then. I start editing his April montage, or well, highlights, or whatever you want to call it, from Animal Crossing soon, though. In fact, I think I start that on maybe next Friday. I think it's going to take me about 2 weeks to get through that, so that's going to be that. That's all the kits I really have for now. I think I have 1 left, so I have to buy some more to do the last bit. But luckily I recorded enough, early enough today, that I actually have the ability to do this today, so it's nice at least. Oh, hiccups, ouch. Oh yeah, I was running into cat. I was like, well, just slowed me down there. Oh yeah, I needed fruit as well. That was one reason I went over there. Totally just glossed over that. But I guess that does happen. So yeah, I mean, this isn't even like centered necessarily, but that looks about right to me. Let's see, there's like a gap there. Okay, so it's a little bit farther on that side. So what if I did that? That feels like it takes, it's about the same really, but that does look pretty okay too, I think. And yeah, it is lower on that side too, so I think that's technically more the center. I don't know if there necessarily is a center to this, is another thing. And I gotta make sure I don't make this like impossible to run around too, so I'll keep an eye and make sure I'm not making it like just annoying to traverse as well. Oops, I meant to spin it other way. There we go. Then kind of like that. Which, if I think that it's going to be too annoying, what I'll do is I will take away the one on the corners and just put them elsewhere. And then, you know, just the one in the center will be good. Yeah, with this here, that's not going to be enough room. So I'll take those away. I'll at least keep the big one in the center. Because I think that'll be good. And just having, like, you know, a nice display on top of this, I think will look nice. Now I did see, oops, wrong thing. That's where my net usually is. It switched sides on me. I did see the butterfly. So I mean, if I can see it again. There we go. Always take the butterfly when I can. Worth a good little bop at least, so it's always worth it. Then we'll get our shovel out and do this. But yeah, this is probably going to be even more chill than usual. Just because a little bit later now. I'm not tired necessarily, but I did just eat, so it makes me feel tired, I guess. But yeah, I got some other recording to do after this as well, actually. I'm going to go back and finish up, or at least record some to kind of get it finished. Is there someone behind you? Is it Grizzly again? I think it is. Yeah, hello. But I'm going to at least try to mildly finish up recording. I'm going to take these. Recording the Sims series I was doing. Oh, I forgot it's over here. I was going the wrong way. Because it kind of... oh, up here. Okay, now I'm really going the wrong way. I forget where stuff is. But it's kind of like near its finish, so getting there. There we go. I like that. I think that looks really cute. So perfect. But yeah, I want to finish that Sim series and then see if I want to record another Sim series. There's always a chance. I'm constantly deciding what I want to do. Really, right now, I just want to focus on Animal Crossing, but, you know, just to keep it, you know, changed up a little bit. It's always fun to have some other stuff to do. You know, make sure I don't get burnt out on a single thing is always good. That's exactly what I wanted to do. There we go. So I'm thinking here, we could put down a little brick slab. Because it kind of matches her roof a little bit here. So kind of do like a 3x3. And then let's see how it looks with the table we have now. Because we have extras now, so it's nice and easy. So can this be... Okay, so it can't quite be centered on it, but that's fine because I'll just move one more here, maybe. And then that actually kind of is nice, anyways. So I think if I could see from the side, that would be perfect. So we'll go ahead and give a chair here. Spin that around. Get as close as we can. And then we'll do the same on over here as well. That's a table. That's not going to work. So there we go. And then we can spin it around like that. Is that as close as it can go? I don't actually know. Let me see. Okay. It's sometimes hard to tell from the angle how close something can go. Excuse me again. Alright, so let's build a fence, and we'll go ahead and add that back. And there we go. Now Tipper has a bit of a little entertaining area, which I think is quite nice. Now one thing I said I wanted to do in the last episode was I wanted to make kind of like an area where you could really tell. Let me cover these back up for now. Oh, I didn't even think that you could bend it like that. That is neat. So I am going to cover this up just for the meantime. And then I'm going to come here as well. Oops, that's not what I wanted to do. So there we go. And then here, put down the white roses. So yeah, kind of have it like, you know, a set little flower garden slot. Although I think the darker dirt would look better there, which I can afford right now. So I guess that's a good sign of what I could do now. You know, it gives me purpose to be unlocking this. So there we go. Justification. Which let's go ahead and redeem that. And then that leaves us to only one path left, I believe. So that is super cool. We're making like quite good progress on that one. I'm losing my voice, jeez. Every time. There we go. Thank you. I see him clapping. I like that. I just got a comment from Marcia Gartner that said Zach is like a bull in a china shop, and that is probably the most true statement I've ever read about Zach. That's pretty much what it feels like when he comes by. He's just here to cause trouble. That's the way of the Zack. That's just how it works. You get used to it after, 10 years of torture. Alright, so I do like that better, because now it looks kind of like it's like hydrated soil as well, so it looks a little bit darker. So I do like that, and that actually will allow me to put this path back in, which I might do a little bit differently now. There we go. I can do more like this now. We'll round that off a little bit. I don't know if I can fully round this off, or it'll just. I mean, kinda. I guess it's not the weirdest looking thing in the world, is it? Yeah, I think it's all right. All right. So, I quite fancy that. I'm happy with that. I do want to actually water these. I think I forgot to do that today. So let's go ahead and do that as well. I'm glad I didn't just stop playing for the day, because I would have forgot that entirely and then come on tomorrow and be like, oops. That very, very often happens. That I forget to water something the previous day. Because, it's a lot to take care of, or try to do within an hour sometimes. And I know I could edit it around a little bit, but I wouldn't be able to be as frequent, I think, if I edited everything, or even just a little bit. I mean, I probably could be semi-decent, but yeah, it'd probably be... Oops, there we go. We broke, but that's fine, because we have another one. But yeah, it would probably be a lot slower for process, for sure. So we can go ahead and favorite that one. Pop it up there. And then we can switch back to it. There we go. Like nothing ever happened. That's why we built it earlier, so I'm glad we did. I knew we were getting pretty close on it for sure. And I'll water this one just in case it wants to play part as well. And there we go. Now, Grizzly really loves this area, it seems. He just likes to stay over here all the time. Let's see, do I want to... Yeah, I'll eventually... Ooh, hello. I'll eventually be moving some stuff over this way. For the little flowers to make it look nice. Here, I might give her full white flowers. Is it still running from me? Let's see. I don't know how this one reacts necessarily. Stop running. I can't see. Blind throw? Ah. Kind of just went for it and hoped for the best there. So I think one thing I also want to do is I kind of want to make myself one of the little swings. Because I think it would be quite nice. I don't know if I have the materials, but I would quite like it to be out front, I do believe. Yeah, I have the ability. So there we go. I can make one of those. I do want to stain it, though, and I don't have that yet. So that's a good reminder to do that. Let me quickly go over here and gather some fruit. Because if I eat the fruit, I can then move that tree and finish the other area. Which is kind of what I started on and, forgot pretty much instantaneously. It's a bit of an issue I have when playing this game. I tend to run away from one thing to do something else and just kind of forget within an instant. Very easy to do, and very easy to do that too. Very easy to do in this game. When you're constantly trying to, I guess, just get stuff done in general. So yeah, let's move this. This is a cherry tree, so we definitely want to move it nicely. And then we'll move this orange hyacinth that we did just place earlier, but yeah, we got to move it. You can go over here by the other one. That's fine. And then let's go back to the wood here. And we'll not do that. We can change it to that one. And do I want to end it there and round it off, or... Because it'd look weird, I think, if I did that. Yeah, I don't like that. So yeah, let's go ahead and round it off. And then I think I'm going to come in here. Keep hitting the wrong button. I'm going to come in here with the stone path tool. And just, oops. I don't want to do it there. I want to bring it up a bit higher. Perfect. Actually, if I do this, leaves a little bit more room for flowers, but yeah, I definitely want to bring that up maybe to here. And then take, why? Then take this one away. And maybe that works a bit better. Yeah, it does. It's not my favorite little spot, to be honest. But I really don't know, without moving anything, how to fix that, make it look any better. So I think just having it as is probably just my best bet. Obviously, I could make it like another stone plaza, but, you know, I kind of like having a little bit of natural within here. But if I see it fit, I can always change it. One thing I could do, you know, while we're over here, so I've got, what was it, 2 spaces? Yeah. So I can go ahead and take these, just these 2 for the time being. So there we go. And then I can switch to the waterscaping permit. And then I can make a little pond around here. And I think that'd be quite nice. I mean, it's going to be very small, but it's still something. So it just changes it up ever so slightly to look nice. Did I not switch to... close. It was a bit of a blind fire when I did it. Oh, yeah, of course I'm going to be full. I can go ahead and swap with the weeds. Don't really need that right now. What do we got? We got a studio wall lot spot. That's very specific. Alright. Waterscaping permit. So we'll see how this can look, because it is going to be, you know, rather small. So if it looks dumb, I'll change it, but because it very well might be too small to really be justified here. I just thought having a little thing might be kind of nice. So kind of like that. Oh, it already did what I wanted. Okay, let me go back at that. I was thinking just kind of, you know, curve. That's not what I wanted to do. I wish it would let me do it on the paths. Like, you know, kind of forbid me a bit, please. It makes it hard to curve that bit when it just wants to do that. Yeah, that's a bit awkward, isn't it? Now I can't get... Ooh. Okay, I'll just jump it. Oh, that's easy. Yeah, because it just wants to complete that, doesn't it? Okay, yeah, it might be a bit too small. So, I mean, I can use other water features, so it's not the worst thing in the world. But that's good to know, at least. I'll have to, maybe reconsider there. And as well, I mean... I got like this little area too that I could turn into a little pond. Because I don't think I'm gonna put anything specific there, so we'll look into doing that, I think. Because why not? That's pretty much like all the justification I need. Why not? Yep, safely. Always safely running through there at all chances I can. So let's go and plant here. And hopefully this one goes under. There we go. Same with here. Do we have another one, or was that... Okay, that was the only 2. That's fine. Yeah, but studio wall spotlight. How odd. So yeah, I need a couple of other bits. I need to replant that cherry tree. Which if I was to find a place for a cherry tree... you know, I'm tempted to move this. I think it's nice and all. But my house is not a park, so it kind of makes sense to maybe have a tree here instead. But we do have a park right here, where it would make a lot more sense. The only question is, you know, how can I make it fit in to the area? I guess I don't have to think too hard. Maybe if I just go like right here. So let's place it right there. I'll scoot it a little bit more in if I can. There we go. Then I can surround it with flowers. So there we go. Just like a nice little park clock that we can check out on the way by. I think that is pretty good. So yeah, I got my swinging bench, garden chairs, things to bring back to the house as well. Okay, so yeah, we will go ahead and head to Nook's Cranny to go ahead and get some more customization kits and a few other things. And of course, even though it's late, I got coffee, don't worry. There we go. So yeah, let's I'm gonna go ahead and actually sell these bugs that I have on me. Anything I may not want. I can already tell you I'm not gonna want the spotlight. I have seen it. It's not my favorite thing in the world. And I'm gonna sell this as well, just so I have enough money to secure more. And I do have that already. I just want enough money to secure more customization kits, really. And that will help me at least get 2 more sets, I believe. Almost 3. So that is good. What was this one? Blue dot parasol. Okay. So let's slowly do this so I don't accidentally back out of it. But I should mention as well, you know, I'm kind of considering, I have another channel that I called Cities and Coffee that I was trying briefly about a year ago to see if I wanted to have it as a full, like, City Skylines channel. And just because I still want to do that content, but I don't think it's good for me to upload on this channel anymore. Just because there's, you know, there's not as much interest on this channel now. I'm going to go ahead and buy another set. There's a thing with YouTube that if you upload something and it gets less views than your normal videos you upload, oh, you can hold quite a few of those, it will basically not be very kind to you in the algorithm for expansion. So, you know, if it just doesn't recommend anyone your videos, so it's kind of pointless for me to upload those for the reason of they're not getting as many views plus that. So I kind of thought maybe I could, you know, put it over on that channel from now on. So I'm tempted to do that. I don't have it monetized. That is the only downfall, but I guess, you know, that's just kind of like part of it as, you know, you grow something new. But there's always the chance and the possibility of that doing well, so I guess it might be worth doing. I kind of want the dark wood. I like how that looks. But who knows? I could keep doing it on here, but you know, I just don't want. I don't know. I just don't want to plague the channel with stuff that people don't want to see as much. You know. I mean, it's kind of. That's why I'm kind of looking at games like Stardew Valley and, like, you know, I tried like Minecraft, which did okay. Didn't do as well, of course. But, you know, just kind of trying a couple of things, see how, like, where they stick and everything as well. But the thing is, I'm pretty content just playing this. It's more just for gauging interest of other things. So I'm not really too fussed, to be honest. For all that matters, I can play City Skylines in my spare time, but I do enjoy it, recording it. So I guess, like, it's one of those things as well. I forgot I had, I could put the swinging bench in front of my house. Oops, there goes 1,000 bells. But yeah, it's always, you know, a deciding game, I guess, of some sort, depending on what I want to do. The good thing is I'm not in any rush to change anything, to see what I want to do, so I guess that works out well. Can I still run through there? I can, but I might move it up there just because it's a little bit easier. So there we go. I wish it would actually swing. I want it to every time. Never does, obviously. But, yeah, that's okay. Alright, so, we do have a new pot that I don't necessarily need in front of my house anymore. So I don't know if I want to give it to anyone or just sell it or, you know, what I want to do with it. You know, I feel weird just leaving it in a random place. I don't think it would just work like that, in the same way. You know, old Alfonso, he's missing a lot of stuff. Like, he really does not have much. So I feel like I could probably do him a little favor and give him something. Let's check in on Alfonso. It's been a while. I really like Alfonso. He just never seems to like really be out, or I just never really seem to see him. Ooh, he's working on something. Jordan, watch your step, okay? What you doing? I'm making an orange dress. One of the bugs on the floor whispered the DIY instructions in my ear while I was sleeping last night. So I gotta build it before I forget what it even is. Check out my plans for an orange dress. I can teach you if I want. Yes, please. I got it all scribbled down right here, so just read this. So that's interesting. An orange dress, so there we go. Something new. I'm always happy to get new things. I still want freaking countertops or furniture, but, you know, I'll take what I can get right now. Thank you. But, yeah, we'll get there. So, I think I'm gonna find out where I want to put some of this other stuff. You know, I think instead of this, and let me go ahead and dig up my old whatever this was, so we can remember what it was in the end. Yeah, clay. I left it there like ages ago. But I'm thinking, instead of, you know, having just a random old hay bed there, we could have her a nice little seating area here. That is if I can grab the chair. That's exactly what I wanted to do. I feel like that could get a lot closer. The issue is because of the fence, I can't get in there, so I'm gonna have to pick that up. Oh, great, I picked everything up. That's fine. You have to do a lot to really move stuff in this sometimes. So there we go. Now we're as close as we can get. And just to not, well, I might be able to get in here just fine. Let's see. Iron garden chair. No room. Yeah, I'm not sure if this will let me do it here. We'll see though. Oh, well, okay. Do it wrong way every time. I always think of it inverted. But there we go. And then we can build this fence back, which is obviously one we have a lot of. There we go. Boom, and boom. Perfect. I quite like that, as always. I was just seeing if I had... Okay. I was tempted to give her actually another style of fence, but I think we're good with that. Let's see, do I want to... I just looked over and I thought I wasn't recording. I was about to freak out. I thought I hadn't been recording all this time. I was just about to do the biggest facepalm, but luckily it was the how long I've been live number, which is 0 minutes and 0 seconds, but whew, about had a little heart attack. I was tempted to give her a little bit of a different layout. I'll come back and think on that one. See if I want to change hers up at all. I'm still liking this area, still waiting to get more things to, you know, kind of just make it look nice, but getting there little by little at least. You know what, I think iron fencing, oh wait, I already had it out. It could look kind of fun around this, if I can do it the way I want and not like that. That would be great. One thing I may do is I may go ahead and dig up this tree, and that's why... Why is drop bottom the first thing? I mean, I know I would complain if eat it was the first thing, but still. I wish it was grab one was the first thing instead of just drop. But it always... Oh, come on. But it always seems to be the worst one. Alright, there we go. Is that just a plain hardwood tree? Yes, okay. That's fine. I kind of thought it might be hard to get back to that anyway, so that kind of works out for me. But yeah, let's... keep going a little too far forward there. There we go. So I think, you know, just kind of having something like this would be fun. Might not need to go. Okay, no, that's fun. And I don't know if these connect, but if so, that'd be great. Okay, no, but I can do that at least. I may actually take this one away, if if I can pick it up. Stroke it, there we go. Which I can use that up top, so that's actually fine. So yeah, let me go ahead and grab all this back. Because yeah, I'll find a better spot to use that, so that's fine. And then we can just have this kind of like sectioned off just a wee bit better. So I can put that there, and then I think I can probably swing this one from farther back. That works pretty well. And then we'll have one there and there, so... wait, I can move this tree, actually. I totally forgot about that. So if I go to my shovel, I can actually get it now, which works out really well. And then, back to... where's the fence? Is this it now? Nope, that's not it. Oh, I have 2 left. So yeah, I'm pretty much coming out just perfect to a degree there. So that's kind of like fenced in a little nicer rather. And I quite like how that looks. So this, I really want to redo this. I'm not liking how that looks. So let me take away this entire section. Sure, why not? I'm gonna just redo it so it doesn't bother me. Yeah, let's see what we can manage to do here looks-wise on this. I keep hitting the wrong bit. It's so annoying. I know it's my own fault, but I still like to blame the game. Okay. Alright. Not what I want to do. Oh, double not what I want to do. Alright. So I'm thinking... could just have that. And then... up here... That's not what I wanted to do either. Let me round this off. Because this doesn't need to be 3 wide down here. I'm not actually sure why I had it 3 wide necessarily. I'm gonna skip... I can't just skip a spot. Well, I guess I can. Perfect. I was just trying to skip a spot so it wouldn't build a corner every time. Ugh. Ugh. Help. There we go. Alright, how much room do I have? I have more than enough to get these. So that's perfect. So I'm thinking, grab this. So it can be centered up there at least, and that's just fine. Let's go ahead and not drop this peach, but eat it. That would be fantastic. Thank you. And pick that up. There we go. And then let's go ahead and let me do this rock before we I don't have fruit right. Okay. Just triple check. Oop, perfect. But yeah, this seems to be the money rock like every day, which is annoying because this is the one that I think is going to be the issue once I edit this. But I can always destroy the rock. That's fine. And then it'll just move elsewhere. That's kind of one thing that I actually really love about this. They at least gave a way to sort that out. So I am happy with that. So yeah, we'll just bring this out, well, out to there, I guess. Okay, great, perfect, thank you. And then, yeah, I'll have to figure out how this wants to, you know, eventually connect back somewhere. Didn't mean to do that, but maybe that's not the worst thing. Because I eventually want to get it connected up and over to here. Which, yeah, this is going to be a weird one. I prefer everything to connect in some way. But yeah, I'm not sure about how to do that one just yet. I guess I can just do a path that literally goes through the straight of these and then maybe take out the wind flower one, because I got quite a lot of those, then maybe around there, I don't know. I might move the campsite too. That's always a possibility. Just because it is quite close to this now, and that's a bit, you know, it's just a bit tight. that. So maybe change that. That's always a possibility, so. I do like my little waterfall thing. I do feel it looks a little artificial sometimes. But I'm not terribly bothered by that. Just because I'm happy with how it ultimately works, and I still don't like this, so it's just gonna have a little single thing to the door, which honestly I might not even give it one. Because it just keeps doing that awkward thing. Yeah, I don't like how it's not centered anymore, but there's like, unless I bring it all the way down and then curve at the last second, but even then it's gonna look dumb, I think. So yeah, I'm just not able to get up as close as I want to it, unfortunately, because obviously it is going to expand, so that's kind of the reasoning. Something I wanted to do. So I mean, it makes sense to why it's doing it like that. Yeah, it still looks dumb. So I could do that. Perfect. So I could bring that back. What if I did this? How dumb does that look? Like it being that and transforming into that. Pretty dumb. But I'm not as bothered, actually, if I did it this way, maybe. So bring it down to here. Well, I guess that's kind of what I was planning. And then now there's a path going back this way. So something to kind of link this together. And I guess in reality I could link this all the way around. Because I mean, a singular path doesn't look bad. It's just not my favorite look in the world. And I'm going to go ahead and catch this guy, which it might scare the other one away. Nope, we are good. Great. Hopefully I got the space. I do. And then again. I can't say I've seen that two of them side by side in a while, so that's fun. So yeah, back to the stone path. And then kind of just that together. There we go. So, not perfect, but hopefully I can make it look a lot better in the not so far future. Didn't mean to do that. I'll be the first to admit it. So if I come back through like so, I think this will look pretty good. There we go. That's quite nice. So now, you know, there's a path actually leading back to here, so that's very nice to see. We can eventually work a path around to here. Again, I might move this. I don't know where yet. I think up top. I think it would look better, like, you know, in its own little area, just out of the way. So I think that could be good. I have 16,000 on me. I don't know how much it actually costs to move something. Let me go check with Thomas Nookus and see what he has to say. Coffee. All right. So, what do you have to say here? Hello, hello. Infrastructure. Oh yeah, I guess I can't. Wait, maybe I can because it's different right now. I want to move. Do I want to move the house first, or because I could put the campsite? No, I want to put the trees there. House first or campsite? I think actually I'd rather do the house first. It's going to be ketchup. 50,000 bales. Wow. I can't. Ah, dang it, I was hoping it would just take from my thing. Okay, let's get some money out. Because I would like to move it, I think, so. Let's withdraw. We'll just withdraw a full 50,000, then we'll be left with what we got. There we go. Let's try that again. We are good. It's annoying that, like, I wish it would tell me the price a little bit more up front. I mean, I guess I should know after a while, but it'd make life a little bit easier getting through there. Layout changes. Island home. Back to ketchup again. Yeah, let's do it. Very good. Let's ask Ketchup what she thinks of the idea. Wait just a moment as I contact her. Hope they want me to move it, because otherwise it's going to be really awkward. Oh, hello. I think that covers everything. So, Ketchup, do you want to move where Jordan thinks she should move? Oh, I see. I'm totes down. Moving to a new place on the island would be a nice change of pace, Biddy. Alright then, sounds great. Just leave the rest to me and our friend Jordan. Perfect. Don't know what I did. Just like a chest bump. Bap bap. Well, Jordan, since the matter of moving is now settled, I'll take the construction fee now. Next, I'd like you to pick out a new spot for Ketchup's home. You'll find a moving kit in your pockets. Use it to place her home wherever you'd like it to go. Okay, that's great. So yeah, I just want to move it, I think, more, you know, just be closer to us in general. I could put it, you know, oh, what's Antonio looking at? Hey, if you got time, do you want a treasure hunt with me, Honk? Oh god, it's on. Alright, so let's see if we can find it. Ooh, this one, it wasn't tough, but it was tough. Nah. Alright. Let's, I'm assuming it's the same with the shovel thing. We will find out, I guess. Alright, let's get the overview look so we can kind of see what's going on. We're just looking for any holes, I guess, really. You wouldn't hide it behind my house, would you? I don't even know if I can look behind there anymore. I think I'm already looking. Alright, so I just gotta be semi-vigilant and hope that we come across it. Eugene, you hiding it? Nope, not today. I just need a path everything, except, I bet this is it. Except one whole thing, and then I'll be good. I found treasure. That was pretty good timing, actually. But yeah, I need to like path all of the space in the world except one patch of grass, and then that's where everything will be. That's how you do it, right? Not cheaty at all, know what you're talking about. Alright. Hello. You found it. Nice work, Biscuit. Hand it over so I can bend it open for you. No. It's mine. Let's see what you found. A college cardigan. Sure. Thanks. I think. That was fun, Biscuit. We should do it again. Indeed. Alright. Let's find a place for Ketchup's house. I actually want to look at my map. Just to get an idea of our layout. So there is, I was going to say there's a good spot between Grizzly and this, but then I realized this is where that is. Yeah, this isn't such a bad spot itself. Oh, this might be a good spot, honestly. Okay, so I need to see, none of these flowers are rare, and I'm kind of, I think I'm okay if I happen to lose some of them. I don't think I'm going to be too upset, but let's see if we can get this centered to where it would, the house would hopefully start in line with that. So let's see what this would look like. That would actually be okay. That would be pretty perfect. And I'm not really losing that much. I realize I'm losing the pansies, but I can buy pansies, so I'm not too bothered, but let's imagine it. Yeah, that looks really nice. Okay, that works for me. So she will be there tomorrow. I think that's going to ultimately be better. And then, I mean, look at her view. Like an airplane. But also, you know, everything else. Oh, hello. Found out you're worth a lot. Get in here. And I have the room now, I think. So there we go. So yeah, I think that's going to be nicer. And then we don't have to worry about her being all the way up there. We can build in there. And then we can move the... I might be able to move the campsite today, too. I don't know if that's... I don't know if you can only do one a day. I guess that's something to find out, isn't it? Let me go ahead and replant this money tree before I forget, because I will. In fact, I will just put it right here for the time being. So there we go. Have that growing. And then, yeah, I guess, like, one good thing is, can I put a hole here? No. So, yeah, I can't really do what I want. I guess I can take this flower out and then that and be able to hit it still. So, I'll keep it there for now. Do I need to go in here? Yeah, I've got a few things I could sell if I wanted to. But, I mean, I think I'll keep these in my house, actually. Anything else? Or these lawn chair, hay bed. Now I'm going to put them around again, so that's fun. Okay. We are good there. I can extend this a little bit more now. To here. And that will be nice, I think. So yeah, that looks a little bit better. A little less stubby, at least. It's not centered, but like the thing was with how it was before, it didn't need to be. I could now move it over one more, and then I think it would be centered. I guess I'll go ahead and do that because it would just ultimately look nicer, wouldn't it? I think that's at least centered because then I'd be able to put one more there, correct? I don't know. We'll find out. So let me try that. Wrong button. What am I looking for? I am looking for iron fencing. There we go. I just couldn't remember the name of it. Perfect. So that there. Oops. Oh wait, I do want it one more in actually. My bad. Totally forgot that it is actually there. So I need to take care of the ground first. So I'll probably have to pick that back up real quick. Just so I can curve that edge. Do I have room for it? Indeed. And then we can put this here, I think, right? Or do I even need to do that? I don't even think I need to do that, do I? Was it 3 wide before? I can't remember now. I literally just had it down. Forgot what it looked like instantly. Let's try that. I think that might be fine. So... Nope, no silo. Teacup ride. No room. I'm a little too close, I guess. Okay, so I probably could use, yeah, bring that out one more on each side. And then put the fence on that bit. That'd be fun. Luckily I can do that while this is here. So I can bring it out like this. And I think that makes it, yeah, I mean, that looks pretty even. I think if anything, I just made the path a bit bigger on the inside, maybe, or around it, rather. So let's see how that looks once I get this in. I guess that works. And then one more here. And I guess there as well. I think that looks the same to me. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, I think that's center. My brain's like really struggling to make sure it's right, but I think I'm good. One thing I also could do here, just saw the opportunity, is I could have another single path going up to here. Again, perfectly centered. So I think that's quite nice. I'll put like some special I'll probably change out the flowers to have something a little bit more special here, so that would be cool. Alright, so we got that. That I really do like. I think that looks nicer. More stuff coming together, which I'm quite happy about. As for the silo, I'm not entirely sure yet on that location. You know, it's kind of a special thing. It kind of would work again with Nook's Cranny, though, wouldn't it? I'm almost wondering, instead of this set of flowers here, if it would work a little bit better. I'm gonna go ahead and go on in here and sell these bugs, just because I need the room, and they take forever to put in the house, so... I'm just kind of hoping for when Fleet does come. Really, I should only save the tarantulas for him, I think. I think saving everything else is probably, you know, maybe netting me a bit of extra money that, you know, is probably pointless, really. So let's go ahead and sell these. Oh, is that all I had, actually? Oh, I didn't realize I only had that few. I'll sell that just because I got so many of those, I'm not too bothered. Okay, yeah, I think that is good. I thought I had more. Still probably worth a decent bit. Yeah, 4,040. So I will take that, thank you kindly. And we'll go ahead and head back out. And then we'll go ahead and grab those flowers and add the silo there. Then maybe, you know, I'm tempted, I'm always tempted, I guess I should say, to check what my town rating is now. But I still don't think I've done enough to be even above a 3-star. Because I've seen a lot of 5-star towns now, and it's a pretty hefty amount of stuff you put down. So I think I'm still a ways away. Which is fine, because I mean, I'm not really aiming to get there within like 5 minutes, luckily. But yeah, I mean, when I get there, it will be very nice, of course. But there we go. I think that actually fits a little bit better here. In fact, I probably can put it more there. Then have like a little dirt path or something in front of it, maybe. Might just look nice. Okay. I think I'd have to do something a little bit more special to make that work properly. But that's fine. There we go. Just kind of like a little something. So there we go. I can hear the teacup ride still going. I'll leave it on for now. It's not been too much or too bothersome, luckily. So there we go. So now we got her moving tomorrow. I'm very, very happy with that. I'm going to go build more of this fence up top because fun. Do I still have... No, I put them down. Okay. I was making sure I still didn't have any more of the iron things on me from earlier. Still doing... I did well there to get rid of them, luckily. So... and I think I put them in quite nice places. Like, I think it looked nice. I'm happy with the outcome and everything, so that's the main thing. So here we go. I think this is actually quite nice being able to have that. I know it doesn't allow me to get up when I want to on it, but I think that's fine. I don't need to like hop up all the time. So yeah, we still owe, how much do we owe on this one? 168,000 bells. So I currently have, so yeah, 60. Yeah, so quite a lot. I could do 17,378. That would be pretty good. 17,378. We like some even numbers here. Donate. And there we go, a little bit closer. I could pay it off obviously in one go. I mean, I made enough, pretty much. I did make enough today to do so, but I'm holding out a little bit on those kind of upgrades because I do, like I said, I do want to pay off the house in one go. I think that would be very satisfying. So that's kind of what I'm aiming for. But yeah, this I think is looking a lot better. This I like actually a lot. I just need to kind of redo the flower arrangements. The paths are a lot nicer. This little sitting area is adorable, I think. I much prefer this bench that I've put out here. So I like these, but they don't fit for my area, but they do fit the Zen garden area. So that is going to be good. I can change that up, and I think you can customize these as well, now that I think about it. So let me see what kind of customizations we can do to them. And then we can maybe... Oh, that's weird. I don't actually like the lightwood as much. That's fine, though. I thought there would be more option, but that's fine. It's still very nice, don't get me wrong. It's just not what I wanted. Let's go ahead and put this in here as well. Hopefully it goes in the right spot. It does indeed. Indeed. Let's go ahead and get this guy. Tons of these guys out tonight. There always seems to be, because that's the great thing with having so many rare flowers. You get them constantly. Kind of the best part, really, of having all the flowers, other than just the fact they're pretty. But let's see. Maybe, instead of that paper lantern, which I do love, but it's technically, I'm assuming, more of a Chinese/Malaysian thing. This works a little bit better with what we're going for. So there we go. We got that. We'll put the paper lantern elsewhere, and I think that would be pretty good. So I think I've done kind of what I set out to do. Just with making the place a little bit nicer. Made a little bit more progress than if I just came in tomorrow to, do another episode of... Oh, low battery. Trying to do another episode of this and not being able to get as much done. So I wanted to make sure that, I had enough... I feel like I almost need 2 episodes a day. Just to be able to actually get, everything complete that, you would normally do in a day of playing this, because it is a journey. It's a lot to do. Playing for an hour a day doesn't get a lot done. It's not a bad thing, because then you kind of infinitely get to enjoy it. But at the same time, I guess it can be a bad thing if you're trying to, make something special and fun and everything. So that's I guess kind of what I was going for now. Trying to work on being able to have something that, is just a little bit nicer. And I think we're getting there. I quite like this brick path, actually. I didn't like it at first. It's still not my favorite, I should say. But it kind of has worked on me a little bit to liking it more. But it looks quite nice. And when you use it correctly, not saying I'm using it correctly, but when... tell that I placed that down terribly over there. But when, you kind of just use it in little spurts, I think it looks quite nice. I might go ahead and just finish this bit, actually. Same with this. So kind of like a nice little brick patio. This is when you can tell we're coming up in the world being able to afford brick. I guess that's always good. Still can't... Oh, I can't go there now. Okay, this changes a lot, doesn't it? I didn't think about that, but yeah, of course, our house, I guess, is as big as it's going to get, width-wise in a way, so that works out nicely. So yeah, we can finally fill this bit in a little bit, which is very, very nice. Can't just pick that up, which is, again, to me, hilarious that that's a thing now. Such a weird thing to be able to do. But there we go. And then I'll put the mailbox back. And we'll, I guess, go... I guess we can... Oops. I guess we could just do the transition there. Kind of like transitions right at the... Oops. That's not what I was going for. Transition it like right at the edge there. And I'll keep the stone path as a hard edge because I feel like it'll look weird otherwise having them both rounded. So there we go. Ah, that looks nice. It's a nice nice upgrade. I kind of want to place that a little bit in a different spot. You know, I don't really want this here, I don't think. So I will move that once I can. But let me just lay it, oops. Let me just lay the hammock. Yeah, I'll just put it there for the meantime. I can still walk by at least. I just preferred it being a bit more on the, you know, the pavement now. So there we go. That is a pretty fun look, to be honest. It's quite nice having that. And then we have that to walk up to, which I think is very nice. Okay, yeah, I think we are doing pretty well now. You know, there's a few more things definitely want to be able to lay back down, like the lawn chair and everything like that, which honestly, the lawn chair, I feel like, as funny as it may look, I mean, it works so well with the fishing thing. I feel like it's like destined to be there. I wonder if the hay bed would fit here. No? Okay. That's fun. I was just kind of curious. I might put it actually... Oops, wrong thing. I'll put it right here, because I think that's, you know, more fitting place. I think that's where it started, hilariously. So, kind of just back to where it began. And then, ooh, we have a balloon. There we go. Amazingly had room for it, I guess because I've been putting stuff down. Spinning wheel. Is it the one that I keep seeing? Oh no, it's like actually a for spinning yarn. Okay. I keep seeing people with like these like Mario Party like sort of wheels, and people making Mario Party in the game, like game board wheels. So it's quite a bit different. But yeah, this brick fencing. I look forward to being able to place this around as well, because I think it's going to look very nice. I just don't know where yet. I've been looking for an excuse, but I can't come up with anything just yet. I thought maybe around here just to like interlock it in like sort of a little park configuration or like flower bed area, but yeah, it's kind of nice as is, really. You know, and Eugene's already got his thing there. I guess I could eventually, do it for Ketchup's house, because it is red. I might lay these down just to, like a couple of them, just to see what it looks like. It's actually really nice. Okay. Well, I just didn't realize it was going to look quite that nice. I'm only going to do that for now, just so I don't have to dig up all the flowers. Yeah, I didn't realize it was going to look quite so nice. I might like it more than the stone wall, at least for like the housing area, although the brick and brick would look weird, so I'm gonna say okay to the stone there. But no, that is super interesting. So that's fun to kind of get to see as well. But yeah, I think that's going to be it for now. I think next time we play, I might go ahead and start adding a few things in here. And let me actually, sorry, I know this is going to be a long video again because I'm already an hour and 10 in. But I'm going to check one more thing, and it's just about moving the campsite. I'm curious if I can do 2 things in one day, because if so, that would be fantastic. But I do believe it's probably going to be a no. And this will be a very, very quick $50,000 or $100,000 spent, if so. But to be able to make the place a little bit more how I like it, I'm okay to do that. I'm going to take out another 50,000 just in case it does indeed cost that. I'm not entirely sure yet. Luckily 50,000 is something that when the fruit grows, you know, I can pretty easily replace, or I could just fish tonight. Probably replace it in that time as well. But let's go ahead and see what we can do. Infrastructure, anything today? Can I move something? Okay, that's fair. Alright, that's fine. So we'll move the campsite tomorrow. It wasn't that big of a rush anyways, it was just if there was the availability, I was going to go for it. But let's go ahead and deposit all of our money, get that back in. So let's go ahead and do that. So we're up to 411,290 bells, and we owe 58,000 or 758,000 on our house loan. I would like to say 3-4 days probably could have that done, but I don't know. It really depends on how we do in the way of item collecting and everything, all in all. But we shall see. I may end up moving my espresso stall as well and putting it up here in this area, because you know he can do his service here, of course, and that would be good. So that's a possibility. And I was thinking, actually, I could probably, how weird would it look? Yeah, like outlining this with the brick would be pretty fun, but it only works until there, sadly. Actually, that's not a problem, because even if it cuts off here, that's fine, and then I can wrap it around to here and up, maybe. Or just wrap it to here and then the side be open with the flowers. Just like having it basically as a facade. Like, I mean, it's still, it doesn't have to wrap around, so I think that's fine. Alright, it's decided. All on my own, but it's decided. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I will talk to you guys in the next episode of Animal Crossing New Horizons, where we will maybe do the things I said if I remember, which is unlikely. But anyways, that's it for now, and goodbye.